Toronto FC head coach Paul Mariner, looking for his first win at home, will field the following starting lineup here against the New York Red Bulls. Milos Kocic back in goal. Jeremy Hull, despite the kicks to the noggin on the road, will again be on the back line. Logan Emory makes his second consecutive start. Julian Guzman, a last-minute move to the bench for Toronto FC, but he is still available if necessary. And for Hans Baca's club here this afternoon, the 60-year-old, well, he will have among his starters today Dane Richards, who makes his return. 146 games played today. That ties Carlos Mendez for the franchise lead. Here is Meara with a right foot. Cooper looking to bring it down. Henry for Richards. Nice into the box, and here's a flick on, and an early goal by New York in the 4th minute of play. Solli at the back post, and an early cross finds Toronto down 1-0. So it was Solli at the back post, who was the receiver of the cross coming from the far side.
Coming out of the shadows, it's difficult to be able to pick up, and this young goalkeeper who's had a spectacular first year in Major League Soccer, I'm sure he can deal with it.
Emery's come forward as well. Up for a header! We've got a tie game! And Koevermans has done it again! I believe you said something in the opening. These two teams can score goals.
Well, we had to expect goals coming into this. New York haven't kept a clean sheet for over 6 games. Toronto FC not great in the defensive side of things, but they're scoring great amounts of goals. Toronto FC coming in the last 3 games has scored 8. We'll make that 9 in the last 4 games. Koevermans, absolutely brilliant. It's his piece of bread and butter. Diagonal balls whipped into the box. He can attack them as good as anybody in this league, and he's just proved it there. Powerful header, past the goalkeeper, Meara. 1-1, great response from TFC.
The left foot of Milos Kocic into the midfield. Terry Dunfield nicely on, and Lambe trying to push it by Pearce, and he continues on. He's got some pace. Held up. Lambe continues into the box. Lambe trying to slot it home, and it'll be Pearce and Meara that picks it up. Pearce trying to track back, and the fans want a foul call for the hold on Lambe, and Danny Koevermans is all over the referee as well.
Well, I can understand why, because there's no question it's a foul, and he's last man. Is he stopping a goal-scoring opportunity? Watch him grab a hold, Absolutely he does, but Lambe doesn't hit the ground. He doesn't embellish. He tries to stay on his feet and do the right thing.
Into the box, and Cooper's behind the defense off the post. Boy, how did he sneak in behind everybody? Eckersley with his arms up into the air, talking to his teammates, not the linesman. Somebody played him on.
Well, yeah, it was a bit sloppy by Toronto SC. Nobody got it. I think it was Frings. Frings was a little slow getting out, and that ball came in as Toronto SC players were squeezing to the top of the box.
We played 45. No added time has been announced by the 4th official. Frings whips it in, looking for the tip on, and he got it, but just wide by Danny Koevermans of the near post.
How close, Paul Mariner? That close.
Nice touch. Henry, crafty as always. Now Cooper, dangerous with his back to the goal. Henry will take a crack, and he puts it off the back bar. Boy, it looks like he puts barely anything on that shot. But all he's trying to do is place it with enough pace. Meara stands at 6'4", trying to go near post with it. Sneak it in was the Toronto captain.
Now 75 minutes in, legs are starting to get a little bit tired. The quality of New York starting to come out. The possession is what we sort of expected from them.
Here's the underneath ball for Lambe, and well back is Emory to get the ball first and not draw a foul. Lambe will try to sell that there should have been one. Falls into touch. Lambe still down in the 6.
And the difference between it is now with Henry sitting in that position. Look at the pass he lays in there. Perfectly weighted, and look at the challenge. Just as good as the pass.
Johnson leaning in on McCarty. Still with it. Johnson turns it into the box. Nicely flicked on, but right on goal. And an easy save made by Meara. And really the first look at goal by Toronto in this second half. Barklage looking to switch. Well read to Guzman. No return ball from Dunfield yet. Now it's sent in to Guzman. Back across! the captain, Frings, and he wins the ball across. Another chance in front of the goal, and up there able to clear it is Stephen Keel. Now you get one more set piece as Jeremy Hall with his long throw into the box. Now you have to think about the distance here. Usually it's just inside the 6 that Jeremy can get this throw. And there it is, flipped on by New York. There's the whistle to mouth, and Toronto FC take a point from the Eastern leaders, and much to the delight of the fans here this time, this tie feels a little bit better than the last time they tied here at home. But thanks to Danny Koevermans' tying goal 2 minutes after New York took the lead, Toronto FC do come away with something.